Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) reaffirms support for Obi. Wow. We know that all the labor organizations in Nigeria are actually rooting for Peter Obi, from NLC to Trade Union Congress to Pegason and Nupeng. Almost everybody within the labor union in Nigeria, they are all rooting for Peter Obi because all other parties have failed Nigeria in the past. And Labour Party is more like the Labour Force Party, the Youth Party, the people that holds the key to progress and growth and production of Nigeria. All right. So this has been from beginning. Immediately Peter Obi emerged as the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party. Almost all the labor organizations created their own campaign groups for Peter Obi. So all these are just confirmations, and it's not a surprise. We saw it coming that everybody is signing up for Peter Obi. All right. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) yesterday reaffirmed the support for Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi. NLC President Ayuba Wabba told journalists during in Abuja that the Congress would only support candidates with character, pedigree, and has interests of workers at heart. Wabba said the Congress would only back candidates who have integrity, proven track record, and commitment to workers' interests. And that is it. He added that the Congress would only support reputable candidates and would not back other candidates simply because they were running on the NLC invented Labour Party. All right. So in our own case, Labour Party, as you know, just like other parties, has its own leadership structure, and it is its own life. All right. So we do not run the Labour Party. No, it has its own rule, and it is guided by the INEC. But when we have candidates that are from labor extractions, we go there and campaign for them. It is not everybody that is from Labour Party that we campaign for. It depends on your character, it depends on your pedigree. But where we have people from labor extraction vying for offices, like we have done in many cases in the past, we will go there and openly campaign. But to say Labour should leave its own primary objectives to go and be campaigning for candidates, that is not our calling, he said. So what I was saying now, so what the Ayuba is saying is that they will campaign for people that have good track record, good pedigree, people who have interests of the labor force at heart, people who have integrity. Those are the people that they will campaign for. Okay, so he's saying that they will have what they call NLC invented people or parties. Okay, NLC invented Labour Party. So those ones are probably members of the NLC that are vying for political positions in another party. Okay, they said if such persons have good record and integrity, they will still campaign for the person, but they will not leave their own calling to go and be campaigning for everybody. Okay, so he said that Labour Party has no structure. NLC is not in charge of Labour Party, and that is true. NLC is a structure of its own and a body of its own, while Labour Party is also a structure of its own and is being guided by INEC and the electoral laws of Nigeria. But what Ayuba is confirming here is that people with track record. So when you compare all the front runners this year for presidency, especially the first four, which is Peter Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, and Kwakwanso, who has the best track record? All right. Of course, if you compare the four, you know that Peter Obi has the best track record among them. Okay. Has good health, has good track record when he was a governor, also had personal integrity that is protecting, also very honest, very energetic and vibrant, and his brain is still working intact without any political cockroach in his cupboard. So obviously NLC is coming out for Peter Obi. That is what this implies. Because when you look at all the records and everything that is going on, you see that all the polls, both virtual, online polls, and physical polls, indicate that Peter Obi is already over 75% ahead of all other candidates. Okay, and the whole Nigeria knows about that. So let's see. There are a few comments here that people are putting down. Let's say kudos Labour Party. Okay, one love, my brother. That is why I say, if and only if the NLC will stick firmly to the Labour Party's constitutional provisions that made them endorse Peter Obi as its presidential flag bearer, okay, for the 2023 presidential election, then our spirit shall be elevated to high altitude. So, to see Peter Obi, Gregory Obi, on the seat of power of the Nigerian state for, all right, should this happen, it is our genesis to march towards nationhood. Congratulations to you, sir. That is what somebody is writing there. Well done, NLC. Great move. So people are already appreciating NLC for supporting Labour Party. But if you actually hear what Ayuba is saying here, uh, he is talking about NLC invented Labour Party. Those are the probably members of NLC that are vying for political positions in other or under other political parties. All right. So, but in our own case, Labour Party, as you know, just like other parties, has its own leadership structure and its own life. We do not run the Labour Party. No, it has its own rule and it is guided by the NLC. That is true. Okay. So, but what he says here is that where they have candidates from labor union that have good integrity and are vying for any political position, they will still go and campaign for that person. So they won't just campaign for everybody. They only campaign for people with integrity, people with a proven track record, honest people, and all of that. Those are the people that they will campaign for. Okay, so if I hear Ayuba clearly here, he's clearly differentiating NLC from Labour Party. They are two different organizations with two different policies, rules, and guidelines. Okay, so that is the information here. NLC is obviously out to support the Labour Party. That is what Ayuba is indirectly or directly trying to tell us here, that NLC is out for Labour Party, come rain, come sun. And the reason they are going out for Labour Party is because the presidential flag bearer of Labour Party has the proven track record, has everything it takes. Okay, so now they have reaffirmed their support for Labour Party, and that is very good. And they reaffirmed their support for Peter Obi, who is the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party. That is very, very good. So everybody is saying, Ayuba, Wabba, well done. And that is a very good one coming from NLC there, putting out their support for Peter Obi and the Labour Party. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.